And Ian, what more can you tell us about D-Hop getting released?
Ooh, it is not often in late May we are talking about one of the top free agents, regardless of when he would be released. That is the case right now. DeAndre Hopkins, somewhat surprisingly released by the Arizona Cardinals earlier today. Now, how did we get here? Let's start with the fact that there were trade talks during the season for DeAndre Hopkins, who, of course, still a baller, but ran into some off-the-field trouble, was suspended, has a big salary. Those trade talks did not come to fruition right around the time of the trade deadline. Then there were talks around the start of free agency. At that point, there were several teams interested. A lot of those teams have since filled the void at receiver. And right before the draft, the Arizona Cardinals had more trade talks centered around DeAndre Hopkins. There were plenty of teams interested. And really, it would be all the good teams, from the Ravens, the Chiefs, the Bills, the Patriots. Several teams interested in DeAndre Hopkins. They could not work out the compensation and the salary. Certainly, he was willing to take less than the $19.45 million that the Cardinals clear in cash and do not have to pay him going forward. But ultimately, the decision by the Arizona Cardinals was this. They were not going to have a receiver, even though a receiver of his caliber at that salary. They move on. They take all the $22+ million dead cap hit this year, so not post June 1. And because it was already announced, DeAndre Hopkins can start talking to teams as a free agent right now.
Oh, you're right. The timing of this is kind of funky here, but it makes for some good fodder here in the summer. Ian, I know once he does find that team, you got us covered here on NFL Total Access.